Do you want to know how to improve both your results and your performance? Stay tuned. We're going to go to There's a simple way for you to improve your results and your performance. I'm MJ Callaway. I am the author of Bounce Up. So how do you do it? Follow what athletes do, and that is what's called play up. Athletes play up, and what that means is they always find a pickup game or someone else to work out with who actually is better than he or she is. So, because it could be either. So now how I learned this technique is actually whenever my son played college and high school basketball. He would always go to local basketball courts that had pickup games that always had players from D1 basketball teams. He was a D3 player, so he always found these pickup games because they had better games. His skills improved because he was playing against players who were better than he was. So when you want to improve your game, you want to do the same thing. Who can you hang out with who is better than you are? Whenever I had worked with a national builder in sales, in corporate sales, we would always have training sessions. So once every quarter, I would always try to have lunch with one of the other sales execs who actually sold more than I did, because I wanted to ask some questions. I wanted to see what he or she was doing better than what I was doing. So rather than staying with my own location and everyone that I knew who we traveled together, I veered off and I had a list that was usually 2 or 3 people that I wanted to have lunch with because I wanted to have that conversation. I wanted to find out what they were doing, what they tried, what they didn't try, what they got rid of, whatever they were doing differently to improve their sales. I wanted to find out that too. I also did that when it came to writing. Some of you might know that I have had 8 books published, both traditionally and digitally, and also self-pub. And with that, whenever I would go to conferences, and I still do this to this day, I always have 3 or 4 authors on my list to either catch up with or to meet. And the same with now that we're in this pandemic, I have Zoom meetings. I will ask for a Zoom meet and greet so that I can up my skills, up my game, or as I like to say, play up. Because when we are able to play up, we were able to bounce up our performance, our results, and our revenue. So the next time you're thinking about what you can put in your toolbox or what you could do to improve, think about who is it that you can play up. This is MJ Callaway signing out with this quick